Hi, everyone. Good morning and happy holidays. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing well. So, today's Friday, and I decided to come on live. It's my first time live. It's Friday, and I'm here to share with you, some activities, some sensory activities that you can try, with your child, either with developmental disabilities, with autism, or your typical child this Christmas season. So, I want to share with you that trying some of these sensory activities, make sure you know your child's preference. Please say hello and let me know where you're watching me from. Make sure you know your child preference so that you know that they are enjoying what they are doing. And if it's something they love to do, I'm sure you would definitely your child will have a positive experience. So most of these activities, they help with auditory and tactile stimulation. So some of the activities I'm going to be sharing with you, can help with auditory and tactile stimulation. And so let's dive into some of the activities. So the first one that I want to share with you is actually scavenger hunt. All right. So with scavenger hunt, you're gonna have a couple of your Christmas ornaments, jingle bells. You're gonna have them spread around your location, wherever you decide to have this activity with your child, either in the living room or you want to do it in the bedroom, whichever place you prefer. So you're gonna spread out some of this, Christmas ornaments around, and then you're going to have your child, you can say, go get me a red ornament. You can say, go get me maybe a green ornament. So that is something fun to do with your child this season. Another one that I also want to mention to you also is that you don't have to do it in your house too. You can drive around your neighborhood, especially if you have neighborhood where they have a lot of Christmas stuff outdoors. So you can drive through and ask your child, where is the green light? Then he or she will point. Where is the red light? Then he or she will point. That's something you might want to try. So scavenger hunt is very fun. I do that with my kids. With Daniel and Dara, I put them in the car and then we'll drive around, and then they'll be able to point when I ask them a question. Excuse me. So another activity, that I also want to share with you is you can try holiday sensory bean. So with holiday sensory bean, you're gonna have a bowl where you will have a couple of this Christmas stuff. You can have the ornaments, the jingle bell, the anything at all that represents this season. So you're gonna have them in the bowl, and they also come in different textures too. So you're gonna have it in the bowl, and then you have your child play with them, touch, for different textures, and that is something good to plan with them. Another activity that I love so much is using Play-Doh. So Play-Doh is something that your child may enjoy using. For Dara, that's our best activity. Using Play-Doh is something she loves to do. So Dara will sit there for hours when when once I bring out the Play-Doh, Dara will sit down there for hours, trying to work on, you know, a couple of activities. So what you can do this season is when you're able to get a green Play-Doh and a red Play-Doh. So if you have a cookie cutter that comes, in holiday shapes, the better. So you're gonna have your child roll out this Play-Doh, and then they're gonna use the cookie cutter that comes in different shapes or whatever shape that represents this season. You're gonna have them to begin to walk on the Play-Doh. So they're going to dip the cookie cutter inside the Play-Doh after rolling, and then they're able to make, what they like. That is a fun activity that I love to do. I've tried it with them. And I want to share another one that I remember it's making, a jingle bell bracelet. So with that fun activity, you might want to get a pipe cleaner and get some jingle bell, and then dip them in, put the pipe cleaner, and make the jingle bell like a bracelet, something like a bracelet for your child, especially if your child is not sensitive to noise. That is one of the best activity. After the activity, they can play with it. The jingle bell will make sounds that they like. They will shake it, and it's fun. If you have a child that is not sensitive to noise, I can try that with Dara because she's very sensitive to noise. But Danielle likes it because it's not sensitive to noise, and Daniela, of course. So that might be something, for you to consider. Another fun activity that I love that we participate in every time is the rice and pasta bin activity. Now, this kind of activity, you are going to have like a tray, a flat tray. In my case, I use the tray that I used in baking. And you will pour, like a cup of uncooked rice, which is raw. You pour it on the tray and you have your child trace. You can decide to color, the rice maybe red, just add a little bit of coloring, or you can do green, whichever one you prefer. And I will have Daniel trace his name. He will trace different letters in his first name, in his last name. That's something fun. Or better still, you can try pasta bean. With pasta, the favorite part of pasta is there are different shapes. They come in different shapes. So for us, we've tried the shells and the twists. So what I did was I had two bowls. So I poured the shell in one bowl and I poured the twist in one bowl. So I colored one bowl red, the other one green. And then I had them mix it together. I had a couple of the smaller toys that they have. I had it on there so that they're able to, soft through and then bring out, the toys. And another thing that Daniel loves is sorting out the colors. So when they mix the red and green together, Daniel will sort the red apart and then it will sort the green apart. That is a fun activity. And they can sit there for hours participating, you know, in this kind of activity. And lastly, the last activity that I want to share with you is fruit kebab. I would say fruit activity. We did one very recently. I'm gonna share with you. Um, by the end of today, I'm gonna share that activity with you so that you're able to see what we did. So I had one banana, I had a couple of strawberries, I had a couple of green grapes, I had marshmallows, and I had toothpicks. So with this activity, of course, I peeled off the banana and I sliced the banana into 10 pieces because we made only 10 pieces. So I cut it out and then I'll get my, toothpick. So I will have the green grapes. I'll put it on first, followed by the banana, followed by the strawberry, and followed by the marshmallow. Now, if you have kids who love fruits, that is the best way to switch things around. Now, this will also depend on your child's preference. My kids love strawberries. Those are the kind of fruits that they love. So that was why I decided to, kind of use their favorite fruit. So I'll also share with you the pictures, by the end of the day. So we had the fruit kebabs, and they were also part of the activity. We actually called it. It's called, I think, Grinch fruit kebab. Yes, that's the activity, that we did together. Like I said, I will share with you so that you can see the video of what we did, especially with the fruit kebab. It was really, really fun. So this season is a time when kids will of course, they will be going on winter break very soon. So you want to try a lot of fun things before they go back to school in January. Please let me know what you were able to try with your kids. If you've tried any kind of activity, maybe when you share in the comment box, I can also try with them and then share pictures here on YouTube. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe so you can get, some updates from, and also you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for being here. Once again, welcome to Unlocking Minds with Autism with Ronki Moore. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. And also, I think I'll be coming more of live. I kind of like this live because, I would like people to also participate and also, be able to comment. And then we are able to share ideas of what other families are doing with their child or their children. You know, thank you so much for being here. Bye.